Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Shane Gorell, and I need to lose weight. I'm probably 500 pounds, I think, probably. And as you can tell, I definitely need to lose weight. It's funny too when you're a big guy like me, you don't feel big. You just walk around just like everyone else, and you don't look at yourself every day. And then next thing you know, you're big like me. I was a truck driver and I injured the knee that you can see right there in the mirror. And I injured I injured both my knees. They fixed my left knee, total knee replacement. My right one needs done, and they refused to do it. That was in 2006. So since 2006, I've gained a lot of weight. I'm at a point where if I go for a job interview, nobody hires me. Nobody wants to hire me. Probably because of my weight. I definitely look like a accident waiting to happen. So I was watching some YouTube. I came across a girl. Her name is Fully Raw Christina, and she has a um, juice challenge on her Facebook group. It's like I think it's a 10-day green juice challenge, nothing but green juice, and so I'm going to go buy a juicer tomorrow. Uh, I'll go drive to Walmart, which is like 50 miles from me, maybe a little bit further, and I'm gonna go get a juicer at Walmart. I called and they have them, and then I'm going to do a green juice. Um, Christina, I believe she lives in Hawaii, and she is from Houston, Texas, I think. And she used to own, I think, a food co-op down there. And she swears by the green juice. Um, yeah, I get winded just talking. Yep. All the weight's on my lungs, and I already have lung issues. I have pretty bad asthma. I'm allergic to dust. I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to cigarettes. You know, and when I walk, sometimes it's really difficult to walk. Um, but yeah, I make money online because no one will hire me, and I've kind of been forced into a corner where I have to, defend for myself for making money, and so um, I have over here. I'll show you guys later. I have a big stainless steel bowl and a couple tubs, and I'm gonna build a kettle corn machine. And I live inside this building, but you can see through the mirror. You see a big garage door. I don't live inside of a garage. I actually have there's a kitchen right here, right next to me. We'll zoom it back out. I'm supposed to sleep up here, up top there, but the ladder, I think I would break the ladder. But I do have a kitchen right here next to me. And through that door where I'm videotaping is my living room and bathroom. And it's actually a commercial location. It's commercial and residential. So I can live here and have a business out front. And so I have a business license and I sell product. I sell t-shirts basically and hats and things like that online. And then I just design logos and stuff that I think people would like. And then they mail me a check, and then that's how I pay rent. And it's not a lot of money though. And so I just wanted to show you what I look like because clearly I weigh quite a bit. I'd say I'm 6'1" right now. I'm 48 years old, and if I don't lose weight, then I probably will die. The doctor said. I have high blood pressure. My blood pressure, I went to the hospital one day and it was almost 200 over like 190, something crazy, like close to, the point of having a stroke. And he said, you have to breathe, practice breathing, like deep breathing. Hold my breath. You're going to hear me wheeze. And he said I need to practice breathing really deep because when I was a kid, I'd have a lot of asthma attacks, and my parents taught me how to breathe really shallow. So when I had an asthma attack, I wouldn't, hyperventilate and die. So I've been fighting death my whole life, right? But well, everybody has, I guess. But yeah, so um, of course I'm addicted to sugar foods. Pepsi, pizza, candy. I like these things right here. They're like little candies, little cinnamon candies. I'll sit down and eat a whole bag of them while I'm working online. But I can't exercise a lot or really at all. I really struggle with the exercising because of my knee. The knee that you see right here, right there, that knee is bone on bone of a torn ACL, torn MCL, and a torn meniscus. They refuse to fix it. I did have an injury about a year and a half ago. They refused to fix it, but they did settle for any kind of medical treatment that I needed. It would be paid for, but they won't pay for the replacement. you know, if I could get that replaced, then I could walk and I could exercise without. I have extreme pain. I mean, the pain is so bad. I mean, I can't even describe it. It hurts so bad. It's bone on bone, and then all this weight on top of it. Look how fat I am. I got fat on top of fat. Look at that. There's no way I'd be able to get a girlfriend. Or get married. I've never been married. And so look how fat I am. It's disgusting, to tell you the truth. And I know how I got this way. I mean, I don't really have much family. Gotta put the phone down so you can see my face. But I don't really have much family. My mom passed away when I was in high school. I was a senior, and my dad kicked me and my brother out of the house 1 week later. He sent me to Alaska. He said, I got your job in the cannery you worked at last summer, and I want you to go up there and never return. And I grew up in Washington State. And so I went to Alaska, got a job in the cannery, and then I worked on fishing boats and did that for a big chunk of my life. And then I've had other jobs too. I've had management jobs and truck driving jobs. The truck driving is pretty much what did all this right here. I did long haul trucking, and I was averaging 680 miles a day. It's insane, right? I mean, I would literally drive 680 miles and then go to sleep for 10 hours and drive another 680. Another 680. I was pulling more miles than a lot of team drivers were doing. And so I lived in Hawaii. And not really, I pretty much lived in my truck. But lived in Hawaii, Kauai, Hawaii, and Schneider National. They would fly me to Portland, Oregon. And then I'd drive for 6 weeks, and they'd fly me back home to Kauai. And I'd I had a van parked in storage, so I'd sleep in my van down by the beach, and I'd just lay there, sleep, and I eat a lot of fruit and stuff. I was a lot healthier when I lived in Hawaii for sure, but um, depression. Depression set in when I got started getting attacked by my family and the little bit of family I do have, and I am I don't know what you call it, but it's where you care a lot about people. You care what people think, and you um, what's it called? Empathist is what it's called, or something like that. Um, I'm whatever that is, where you care too much, and when people say something horrible to me, I take it to heart, and when I shouldn't, But I don't have a structure in my life where I don't have anyone to really talk to or anything like that. So clearly couldn't get a girlfriend with a big fat ass, right? So it's came down to a point where I don't want to end up I do not want to be in a nursing home. I don't want to be at 48 years old. I had this knee replaced, my left one, and I woke up in a nursing home. It was like right before Christmas, and I was down in Glendale, Arizona. I flew down there to have my knee done, and they just had a um, better risk rate, I guess. But and then I thought, well, I'd be able to exercise after that. But shit, I woke up in a nursing home, and they weren't going to let me go. It was the scariest situation I've ever been in my life, and it's a long story. I'll tell you guys about it later. But it's one scary place, and I don't want to end up there too early, right? And I don't care about food that much. I really don't. I eat too much. I think because I'm depressed and lonely. Really, I think is what it really comes down to. And I've always been kind of an entrepreneur. You know, I've worked, but then also done entrepreneurial things, and and that's pretty much is what kind of keeps me going is being an entrepreneur right now. But I tell you what, if I didn't have that, I don't know what I'd do. It's a scary situation. I mean, I don't have family that can give me money. And I live in Alaska, and it's just a hard life up here. Everything costs a lot more money. So I'm building a kettle corn machine. I used to sell kettle corn, and out this way, I'll show you what it looks like. Actually, stand up so you can see my fat ass standing. Oh, that hurts when I walk, of course. Not very good. Right here. So this is my other room. So what my plan is to have the kettle corn machine back here. I'll make kettle corn, and then I'm gonna open this window right here and sell kettle corn right there. I'll have a sign outside that says kettle corn, and right across the way there's a drive-through coffee shop in the middle of the parking lot right there, and then to this way there's a big shop that sells like fishing equipment and things like that. Fishing boats and all kinds of fishing stuff over there. And so that's what the plan is. And then, yeah, I've been sleeping right there. It's hard to sleep in bed even when you're as big as I am. There's my bathroom. Yep. So, sorry, my place is kind of messy. When you get, big like me, it makes it really difficult to keep your place clean. But yeah, so that's the big bowl. Those are tubs, and I designed a kettle corn machine I'm gonna build, and I'll have those put together. Right over there on the counter is a little hot dog steamer. I thought about maybe selling hot dogs as well, but that definitely is not ideal for a big fat guy to do, right? Um, There's like a bear spray because there's grizzly bears here and black bears. So I just let have the bear spray just sitting here, right here. Got kettle corn. I tried this kettle corn. Someone from the other side of the peninsula makes it, and they distribute it all over the place. And oh, you're probably wondering what this is. This is THC oil, and I just put it under my tongue. Doctors, they won't give me painkillers. They won't give anyone painkillers, because of people that abused them. And I've never been addicted to really anything except for food, I guess. But yeah, they still won't give me painkillers. So I buy this. This is $50. 50 for the syringe. It's CBD RSO syringe. So it's called full spectrum RSO 1000 milligram CBD 100 milligram something else CBD ml. So I guess it's CBD 1000 milligrams of CBD, and it's powerful. I mean, it makes it, if I take too much of it, it'll make me sleepy like right away. And I barely used any, so that'll last me quite a while. But lately my back has been hurting, so I started searching online. Somebody said, what you need to do is do one of those green juice fastings where you don't have to exercise a lot, and it gives you more energy and alkalizes your blood. So I guess when it alkalizes your blood, it will help you flush fat out. I don't know how that works, but that's what I heard. And then enzymes. I'll take some plant-based enzymes, and I guess that helps flush the fat out, fatty tissues, and cleans your bowels. And I guess there's a lot of stuff that can get gunk and stuff can get clogged up in your bowels and stay there, and that can cause cancer and other diseases. Because whatever you eat just ends up in your gut and ends up right here, ends up wherever, all through your gut, and it just rots and putrefies inside your gut, and then it takes a few days for it to come back out, right? So if you're just sitting around eating and eating and eating and eating, that shit's just building up inside your gut and staying there. And then if you're not working, working out and stuff to burn that stuff off, it has nowhere to go. It just keeps building up right here. So what I need to do is I need to consume a high dense nutrient diet to give me a lot of energy, and it'll start healing and make my joints feel better. I guess ginger root and turmeric root make your joints feel better. So I definitely need to get that. I don't know if they have that in Alaska or not, but my plan was to do like apple and beet with ginger root. I saw that as a recipe, and I was gonna do kale, spinach, celery, cilantro, cucumber, apple, ginger root, and turmeric root, and I think mint, and do that in a recipe. And that would give me a lot of energy and makes you more limber, and it gives you like I suppose it gives you like thousands of micronutrients. This is what Christina Fully Raw Christina talks about. I have a pretty good memory, but so I'm gonna try that and see if I can't help some of this stuff. I can't dance no more. you know, Definitely, if I don't love myself, how can I love someone else? That's kind of how it comes down. It comes down to that. Is I want to have a relationship. I want to have a normal life. I want to have. I never had kids. And I want to have people in my life. But if I'm mad at myself for being fat and mad, um, you know, because people don't like me. It's because they don't feel comfortable around me. Probably. Look at me. I don't even feel comfortable around me. So I need to change that. And so I'm shooting this video for you guys so you can watch my change. Um, you will see me become a really skinny, healthy person. All right. So again, my name is Shane Durrell, and aloha. All right, guys. So this is my video to show how big I am, and pretty big. I'll turn sideways. There we go. I'm a pretty big guy. I'm 6'1", and I'd say I'm probably close to 500 pounds. I use most chairs. This chair is pretty durable, but most normal chairs I'll break them. And I sat on an iron bench and broke it. I really did. I was on a date too. Needless to say, I'm not with her. But so, anyways, I guess I just need encouragement for what I'm doing. So, if you can, if you can do that, I'd appreciate it. All right, love you guys.